Hostile MCC damage 50%. Objective C.
That pilot clearly had a full set of dilithium crystals working real hard. You'll only get that in Dust 514.
Hey guys, and welcome back. Booker and myself are going to be talking about the Uprising 1.5 patch notes posted by CCP LogiBro, dude bro. Booker, dude, welcome back. And what is your take on these patch notes, dude?
Well, they're patch notes. Pretty much, that's what they are. I mean,
Captain Obvious over there.
they're definitely patch notes. I've gone over them with a fine-tooth comb, and I can see nothing but patch notes. There's nothing else but patch notes.
Did you read the French version and the German version and the Spanish version and the Russian version of the patch notes? Did you? Because I didn't understand a single thing when I went across there.
No, but they're definitely patch notes, just foreign patch notes.
They need to make Zulu patch notes. They need to do it.
Oh, mate, that would be outrageous. Yes, my view of the patch notes is that they're definitely patch notes. I can report this with 100% certainty.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, let's... Great. Great.
Well, obviously, the first instance one, and it's obviously not a secret, really. There's no vehicles to 1.5, and general consensus of opinion, and according to a post I saw earlier today, which did copy and paste some stuff from IRC LogiBro, that they didn't expect vehicle stuff to be included until 1.7 at the earliest, and I personally think that's still quite optimistic. But we never really expected a lot of vehicle stuff in 1.5. I know they said it was on the roadmap for the next few patches, but that's a massive job of work they've taken on there, and CCP have never been amazing at hitting deadlines.
Well, hey,
half of the course.
I'm not going to comment on that one. True, I think you're quite right there, Booker. But you see, I think again, I think what's happened here is that again, it's the way I've seen it, is that they've taken on the project, and I think the initial consensus was that we're going to tweak a few values and factors and then relaunch the vehicles. But now what looks like is they've gone ahead and had a full, complete and utter teardown, because now we have to wait till 1.7 the earliest, which again translates to me, we're going to get it in 1.8, 1.9, maybe 2. All right.
Be a New Year's present.
I think it might be a New Year's welcome to Dust sort of present, New Year of Dust thing. But I also think it's got a quite a large factor about they don't want to launch it in the state it's in now because of what's happened in 1.4. Initially when 1.4 launched, Booker, there was some serious negative feedback from that, okay? And as you said, I think you and I were one of the few that actually had a positive outlook on it, because the maps just sold me instantly. I didn't care that I had aimbot. I didn't care that I just didn't care. The maps sold me, and I think they're just a little bit more cautious about launching something that's not complete. So I think they're going to 1.8. They're going to launch not just the 2 tanks we have now, but maybe perhaps a full racial vehicle spec list. You're going to have Galente, Caldari, Armorian, and what's the other one? Mimitorian. Mimitar vehicles, tanks, dropships, and maybe even a pilot drop suit as well.
Well, Bamm, I've got to admire your optimism on that one. I'd love to think that a complete, like you say, vehicle teardown and rebuild, which it sounds like it is, and
yes.
I wouldn't argue with that. It needs it. To my mind, what a horrendous missed opportunity if you don't bring in all the racial variant vehicles.
Yeah.
that
I
will miss
agree.
you.
If, if
You
you're
know,
taking this long to
yeah.
revamp the vehicles, you might as well do the racial variants of it. Yeah.
And don't forget, it's not even racial variants. There are medium attack vehicles out there, and light attack aircraft out there, and heavy attack aircraft out there that we haven't even seen drawings of. So bet your bottom dollar that all the vehicle stuff is not going to be in whatever patch they manage to get the vehicle upgrades in. But I'd like to think that there'll be a whole lot more racial variants. You might as well have a full house of something.
Might as well. Might as well.
Still waiting for my Galente Heavy CCP. Thank you.
I'm still waiting for my Mimitar Heavy, and every time, again, the Mimitar Heavy, all I see is this Mimitar Heavy standing out there, shuddering. Alright, and every time he turns, a bit of his armor plate falls off, and then a Logi comes back and welds it back on with some gaffer tape. I just can't wait for that.
When I think of a Minotaur Heavy, I just think of the Tin Man out of Wizard of the Oz. Up the Yellow Brick Road.
Yes! Oh, that's epic! Yes!
Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Dude, quality. All right, well, let's get back to these patches.
There's a
we were
patch?
supposed to be talking about. All right, well,
They told me there was a patch.
What? Were patch notes? We were discussing patch notes, were we?
Yeah. Apparently so.
All right, well, the first topic on the top of the patch notes is quite a few addresses to the Neocon. With quite a bit here. I'm looking at one of them here. Neocon is now open by default in all cases, with the mercenary quarters would previously be in default view. It can still be closed, blah, 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 blah. I like that because you press start, you get a frontal view of your character, you press start again, and you get like a third-person camera rotation from the front position to the third-person position. That is just
I've told you about this
right
before,
there.
Bam. There are several court orders out there, all to do with your ideas about full frontal views. All right?
Listen, hang on. You gave me that idea about that last intro from the last video. It was your idea.
Yeah, right.
That failed miserably.
But I'm glad that you're going to be absolutely made up with the full frontal view of your character there, Bam. And I'm sure that will fill hours of your aimless days viewing the front of your character. So moving on swiftly.
Moving swiftly on.
What I really do like about the Neocon bit is the squad finder. I love this stuff. It will save hours of typing in LFS in however many channels you happen to be affiliated to.
Yeah.
So I really like that idea. As long as people remember to leave their squads unlocked to a certain extent. Being able to set them to Alliance and Core only is a brilliant idea. I love it. I think it's really good.
that is a very, very, very cheeky idea. I like it. That's just again, that shows me that these someone's given the devs the idea, or the devs had the idea themselves, and that idea has actually gone in there. But I've also noticed here, it says here, each squad listing includes a latency indicator, which shows your own latency to the squad's region. What the hell is latency? What's that? Latency? What?
To the rest of us, man, it's lag.
What?
To you,
Lag?
You probably think it's some sort of stretchy material that you wear when you're on your funny nights out.
Hang on, why be fancy? It's lag. Just say, right, we have a lag indicator, it'll tell you how much you're lagging compared to everyone else. Just call it lag. Why use fancy word? Lag.
Dirty lag.
Us dumb mercs down here, particularly me and my slow fat boy heavy, you know. Don't understand fancy words.
The rest of us understand it, Bamber, right? So, yes, it will be very nice to know that you're joining a squad that isn't going to lag you all over the place. So,
epic sauce.
Yeah, all good stuff. Do you know, I was going to say something interesting then, it's completely gone out of my head.
Couldn't have been that interesting then.
No, yeah, that's what happens when you're multitasking. I'm only a dumb mercenary, and I should learn not to try multitasking by now. New war points have been added.
Yes!
Woo!
It's about time as well, you know. I really was hoping that
we
they'd
have
put
been
this at
harping on about some
1.4.
of this.
Yeah, we
for a
have,
while.
haven't we? Yeah, a while
and
now.
I'm really pleased that in fact, they've given more points for scanning than I thought they would do. 50 war points per kill of scanned enemies, and 25 war points for vehicles or installations. Now that's and for up to 10 seconds after a scan. So that's fair enough. That's pretty,
that's a
pretty nice.
considerable amount. There was a post. Oh, sorry. Carry on, mate. Carry on.
Yeah, no. The one thing that we talked about in the previous video was rewarding your squad mate. So if my squad mate scanned and I saw that there are enemies around the corner and I chose to go and shoot those enemies and kill them, then it would have been, I think, pretty cool to give 5 or 10 extra points to me for acting on the intel that I received from my squad mate. That's pretty cool as far as it is. Maybe we'll, if we keep going on about it, but maybe they'll think about adding that as a British bonus. Hey, you never know what you get with persistence.
Persistence pays off. Persistence pays off. That's why women nag so much.
Yeah, I know.
Hint, hint, Booker. All right,
Yeah.
well.
What, another shelf?
Another shelf? What? No, well, I'm looking at the gameplay as well here, and it says you get 5 war points for equipment destruction, so that to be translates as your nano halves and your squad uplinks. You get 50% of any points accumulated after traveling 100 meters after being dropped off a dropship, which is awesome sauce.
This is really
headshot
cool.
kills is 60 war points, counter-hacking 75 war points, which I think's a little bit low personally, you know, but meh, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I get 100, yeah.
Yeah, I think that should be at least double that. We all know it takes an age to counter hack.
Yeah.
I still think that there's no particular incentive to do that than what happens now.
Yeah.
Is just wait and get 100 points once it's the viruses, and you just hack it as per normal.
Yeah,
I think
I'm doing that.
You needed to double that. You needed at least 150 war points for that hack. So sorry, CCP. Bit of a fail on that.
What?
That's a black mark. Black mark. All right, put down in my book.
I'm gonna call you Pyrex in a minute.
Because I'm not happy with that. All right, sort it out. Double that up. And I'd be interested to see how the dropship stuff works out.
Top tip to every single merc out there, okay? This is Bamm Havoc top tip of the week, okay? I'm gonna start doing this now. If you don't know the dropship pilot, don't get in the dropship. I've had so many deaths with that. Consider this old adage from when you were like 2. Stranger danger. He might offer you pretty shiny toys and lovely sweets. Do not get in the dropship because you will die horribly.
Well, nobody's going to get their 50% now, are they? Because they're all going to take your top tip and stay out.
Bamm Havoc's top tip of the week. Dropship pilot, do you know him? No? Stranger danger. Adopt the stranger danger approach. Scream on top of your voice for mommy. Well, moving swiftly on. There's quite a few changes to the corporation roles as well. CEOs and directors now have roles to hand out to other members. The accountant, the personal director, I was going to say testosterone there, but terrestrial combat officer. Testosterone combat officer.
Kind of works, really, doesn't it?
The terrestrial combat officer and the terrestrial logistics officer. So yeah, that's a bit nerve-wracking when the CEO or the director has to do everything. If you can palm off a few responsibilities to a few responsible members to sort of share the weight of planetary conquest, I think that's the way to go. Well, I think because people get burnt out very quickly with planetary conquest because it is a 24/7 thing. You know.
I think I've been in the enviable position of being clearly designated as completely unsuitable for any of these roles, so it's nothing that's ever affected me.
Booker, accountant? No, he'll enter the corp wallet in days. He'll waste it. Well, again, you know, just underneath that corporation dude. Corporation dude? Ugh. Far too much coffee tonight. I swear, too much coffee. All right, well, Booker, underneath the corporations thing is a little thing about bugs and polishes with regards to the patch notes and stuff. And there's one title there that that's looking at me quite glaringly as rendering fixes. Ha ha ha. You and I both know why they put rendering fixes in there, don't we?
Mate, there is only one reason why you would want to fix any sort of rendering in Dust 5.14. We all know, graphically, it's about as perfect as you could get, right? There is no more graphical polish you could put on Dust 5.14.
You need to go to Specsavers, mate.
The only reason you want to fix rendering in Dust is because you want trees.
Ah, yeah, trees.
All right?
Finally,
That's the
you can
want.
stop moaning and I can stop hearing about it. You just want trees. Oh, thank
Mate,
heavens.
if they fixed the rendering, it's only because they want to get trees in there, and it's no use having trees just popping out of the ground 1 meter in front of your face. What's the point of having a tree like that? You can't hide behind it, can you? Until
I
it's
think
been
they
there
finally
already.
I think they finally read the. I put up a petition over last week, and yeah, I had to bump the petition a few times, but I put up a petition.
It did actually start quite a lively debate, didn't it?
It did
to be
actually,
honest?
yeah, you know, and I put a petition up and about save the Dust 5.14 tree, you know, go on, be a leaf drinking, tree hugging, bark shoe wearing, whatever you are, you know, and you know, it was. I think what they've done is they've gone ahead and finally listened to the tree rendering. Yeah. Petitions pay off. Yeah.
Don't think just one tree would be enough, CCP. Okay?
No, one tree would be enough, and just call it the Booker tree. That no.
Because it never stops at one tree, does it? Then it's a copse. Then it's a small wooded area. And then we just get all Sherwood on their asses. You know what I mean? That's where it's all about.
Oh, so you're gonna be all Robin Hood, are you? Well, Booker, that is well, that's basically all that really interests me with regard to this patch notes posted up by CCP LogiBro Dude Bro, and yeah, man. Thanks so much for coming, Booker. Cheers.
Well, Bam, it's been a pleasure. As always, and
such a dick.
I shall ensure that I do appear in a reticule near you sometime soon. Bye.
From now on, that is your sign off right there.
What you want? What you want? Come